And then get it out.
You got it, dog. It's on this.
I named this wine after my grandmother. Each one of us are business owners. And I would say, for real, I think that we've worn enough people's we've drank enough other people's we've eaten and we drive.
Other people.
I know. Do you think he too messed up, kind of?
Yeah, no, it's all this. That's my mama, man. You using her name, Cliff.
You tasted this?
Yeah, I taste it.
What's wrong?
I mean, it's my mother, man. You didn't even acknowledge her? Huh?
We on national TV. Do not do that. Don't ever do that. We on national TV. You
I'm you good. You good.
Oh, come here.
I said you good, man.
Hold on.
Look, I'm saying, though, that's my mother, man.
I know.
Man, I'm finna go, bro.
Uncle Sam.
You good, man. You good.
Stop.
You good.
Where's the respect? I'm serious.
Where's the respect?
Uncle Sam.
Seriously? Did you just say respect?
Uncle Sam.
That's my mother. That's your granddad. That's the best
Hi everyone, this is Sammy Sampi. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about Love Marriage Huntsville. I want to talk about the latest episode, and we're going to first start with the scene between Martell and his uncle, and we're going to move on to the discussion between Mel and Kimmy, and I kind of also wanted to give my opinion on that. Feel free to comment and let me know what you think about all those two scenes, which I thought were the most important part of this episode. So let's get right into it. So we're back into Martell event. So it's probably the next day, and he has a bigger event for this wine, which he named after his grandmother, his late grandmother. And all I can say was that, as I said last week, that event wasn't really prepared. I felt that it wasn't really organized well, and whenever it was time for Martell to make a speech, he didn't prepare the speech. It's like he didn't know what he was talking about. It really felt very unprepared and not organized, and I felt that he could have at least, write a little something to say. This is a big moment for you. You knew you were going to be on national TV. It was the time to really make a big deal out of this one you're working on. In my opinion, it was not necessarily a success. Yes, a lot of people were there. Yes, we saw it on national TV, but did it make you want to drink that wine? At the audience, do you feel like you want to try that wine? Personally, I don't want to. I don't want to try the wine. I don't care if they say it's good. I don't feel like the way Martell was speaking was very prepared. And that's true. His uncle was mad because he wasn't really been talking about his grandmother, who he named the wine after. And I even mentioned it in the last episode, like, why don't you have like a picture of your grandmother there? Why don't you have, so that people know who the person is that you run off, since you've been adamant to let us know that the reason why you're naming the one after her. I feel like you should have done a little bit more, but he wasn't prepared, which is really the root of the problem. And the uncle was not happy about it. And then whenever his uncle came and talked to him and he wasn't happy, whenever he wanted to tell you what he felt, it was like, don't do that on national TV. I felt like maybe Martell was drunk. Let me know what you think in the comment. I feel like, yeah, it's true. Maybe his uncle shouldn't have bring it up to him in front of the show, but I felt like he had a very aggressive energy toward his uncle. Energy toward his uncle was a little bit aggressive. The uncle also was aggressive, but I felt that he could have, calmed the game down a little bit. And I feel like he tried to talk to his uncle, but his uncle was just too angry, because whenever he came and tried to talk to you, you was like, oh yeah, we want national TV, so not right now. But I do understand the uncle. You're going to use your grandmother's name. You made a big deal out of it. The least you could have done is to talk a little bit more about her, maybe have a picture of her there. But you didn't do that. And I really think that the cause of the problem is that you weren't really prepared. You didn't prepare your speech. the event wasn't prepared as much as it should have. Yes, there were a lot of people there, but those are people that know you, or people that your manager went and picked up somewhere in the street of Atlanta. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment, y'all. But I just feel like if Martell and his manager a little bit more preparation into this whole event, maybe this wouldn't have happened, and maybe they would have thought about talking a little bit more about the grandmother, which he didn't do, because he was focused on talking about whatever he was talking about, and then he had his friends there. He didn't even include his uncle, which I think would have been a nice gesture to do, since it seems like he was his only family member that was there. So you might as well, included him, since it's in the honor of his mom. I think that also kind of probably played. Let me all know what you think in the comments. Next, we see the scene between Kimmy and Mel. Kimmy is basically telling Mel that they went on another trip with Martell. And Kimmy is basically saying, don't you think it's weird that your husband is going on another trip with Martell, who we all know is a cheater? And Kimmy's like, well, I don't have a problem with it because I trust my husband. And Kimmy even said in the confessional, I feel like Mel thinks that everybody is cheating and everybody is not cheating. Granted, I agree with that. I do. I agree that, and I've even said that in my previous reviews, where I felt that sometimes when Mel speaks, it seems that she feels like all of their husbands have been cheating because of her husband's behavior. But at the same time, we also have to be honest. Those people are friends with Martell. They're friends with him, and I feel like what's going to make the difference is that, do they tell him that what he did is wrong, or do they accept what he did? Because I'm at a point in my life where I would not feel comfortable with my husband to be close friend with someone that is a known cheater, because it's going to make me look at you a certain way. What are y'all talking about when you're by yourself? Are you talking about businesses? Are you talking about how you can be better? Or are you talking about how you can fuck bitches? You know what I mean? So I kind of understand where Mel is coming from a little bit, because why would you want to be so close to someone that is not only a known cheater, but he doesn't even regret the fact that he is one? He doesn't even regret that situation. And there's been many instances where he basically said that he's not the only one in the group that have done some dirt they shouldn't be proud of. So yeah, on one point, I agree with Kimmy. Everybody is not cheating. But if your husband is close friend with a known cheater that enjoys what he does, I think that's a problem. Because what are they talking about? What do they do when they're together? That's it, y'all. As I said, I'm back. I'm going to be reviewing a little bit more show, and I have a couple of surprises for you all in my channel. You're here, hey, and I invite you to, And for those of you that have been here with me, supporting me, thank you all so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.